time.
Wherever she goes, I go, we go, flying over cities down to Rio, it's Rio, love that I feel, oh nothing lasts forever, but I'm down for the minute, so just chill, it's 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 so just chill. Wherever she goes, I go. I go. Wherever she goes, I go. We roll, we go. Flying overseas down to Rio, it's Rio. Love that I feel. Nothing lasts forever, but I'm down for the minute, so just chill. Wherever she goes, I go. I go.
Don't sing with me.
Yeah, I've definitely had to do that a few times. Like if the Minotaur slots in behind a stack that's back here. Look. Oh yeah, sick. Thought I was hitting control for fucking pings.
It must be a glitch. It must be.
Traveling in a frightened combi on a hippie trailhead full of zombies. I met a strange lady. She made me nervous. She took me in and gave me breakfast. She said, "Do you come from a land down under? For women buying bread from a man in Brussels. He was 6'4" and full of muscle. I said, "Do you speak my language?"
Yeah, that was just a real shit spawn. Sorry, we're not looking for a scuffed run.
To every single one of you, thank you for coming tonight. Make some notes for yourself.
Yeah, the really nice corner trap that I like is the fucking... This one here. This is my favorite one. Then you don't have to worry about fucking off-ticking them. It's so nice. And the one on South Pillar you can still do with Myopia 3. It's so nice to not have to sit there and be tick perfect on switching between two monsters. Do you have an Eldritch Orb? Oh yeah, Eldritch Orb's fucking sick. I mean, I've taken a sip of Prayer Potion.
Alright, so one amazing thing about playing in my hometown is that I get to see my friends and family back again. They're all over there. But I also get to see my favorite artists, my friends from Belgium. And I've got a very special surprise for you tonight. Can you please make some noise for Lost Frequencies?
Yeah, I was thinking Doom 1, but the problem is Doom 1 will fuck another slot if I get it, but so will Frailty 2, so it's kind of 650 half dozen the other right now.
Antwerpen. My name is Lost Frequencies, and I just want to say I'm a super big Netsky fan.
That's gonna fucking hurt.
I saw this guy at Rockwerfer, and I was in the crowd, and I was like, oh my god, this guy, he's amazing. He's with him on stage. So everybody, make some noise for this guy right now! Are you guys ready? I said, zijn jullie er klaar voor?
If you know the words to this song, I want you to sing with me and Felix, okay?
In this scenario, I would almost always do a pillar transition, just because the Manticore hasn't shown yet, so it's a safe transition, and the Manticore will get singled out regardless. So no matter what, it's guaranteed.
Okay, guys, let's speed it up. You guys ready? Let's start. You guys ready? Arms up, everybody. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up.
Yeah, the Declaw Rusher definitely doesn't do well with the T-Bow. Like, I think Blood Barrage is better than the fucking, So yeah, so in this case, I fucking suck with volatility, because if there's a Manticore that comes around the side as a single south or even a double south spawn, volatility will just fuck me up so bad.
Know this one. If you know the words, sing it as loud as you can for my brother.
So you're freezing the stack with volatility on. Triple freeze, yeah. Can see that.
Hands up. Everybody.
So, is this guy guaranteed to go range, mage, melee? This Manticore in the back? Because the first one showed range, mage, melee, they're always the same. Oh, he's not. He's Majik. Good move. think if they show at the same time, then they're guaranteed to be the same. But maybe if they're showing one by one. Gotcha.
One more time.
One last time, everybody.
Yeah, I think if they show at different times, but yeah, that kind of makes sense. If it can't see the other one, then it'll just 50-50.
Make some noise for this guy.
See, so now Quartet's fucked me in the past, real bad on the boss.
Straks een pintje. Backstage een pintje. Subiet. I'm back home and I love it. Fuck.
This is a real shit one.
Are you guys tired or how are you feeling? Still ready? Still good energy? Alright. I've got another friend here, he just played. Guys, he's not here on stage right now, but make some noise for Montel 2099. This is the second song I did with him, and he came all the way from New Zealand to play the show today. So thank you, brother. Thank you.
It must be a glitch.
Oh yeah. Let's die with 8 HP. That sounds fantastic. I think I just really suck at starting the wave and like actually getting to the pillar on the right tick. Yeah, I'll watch you run. My Discord link is yeah, that's the story of my life laid on the takeoff. I even have this little tick thing here, the fucking visual metronome, but I fucking never use it. I think it's kind of stupid. I've tried to use it before, and like I'll go click on tick 1, and then I'll wait tick 5, and then I'll go, and it's still not anything. Yeah, there should be the link in the description.
Hello?
Yo.
Hey, what's up? So, yeah, I mean, the only reason why you died there was because
It was a late takeoff.
yeah, and even then, I guess the only thing you could have done in that scenario was run south immediately, just because there was something on the north side as well as your south side, so having to try and off-tick that all in one case would have been super rough, you know? So let me get my setup. It's just here. Okay, I'm gonna stream. So this is mage setup. I mean, it's almost the same like as what you do, except I do the fremies differently. And then
So regardless, I would have had a double south spawn there, right? So I would have had the Manticore and that Ranger on me, regardless if I took off correctly.
I think you had a chance to where that Ranger wouldn't have, whatever those for the closest, it could have been like farther back a little bit, and you would have been able to get it to wrap the pillar before it even hit that. I mean, if it did come to that, you have to like. I mean, I die on those two, but you have to take the initiative and realize like, oh, I need to just go south here, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But that's like a very, very. You got to think like really fast on your feet.
Yeah.
For that
I
to
mean, so
even-
if I would have gone south, let's see. If I would have gone south,
you still would have. You could do the corner trap trick, right? And then kill the Minotaur.
okay. So the Manticore would have came around. I would have had double guys on
would have
top,
a-
and then okay, I see. So it would have been the same thing, but all right, yeah.
Yeah, you would have to deal with the Minotaur Mage on the reinforcement side that would spawn east on the south pillar,
Mm-hmm.
and then you could just take the Major. And because you're sitting in the soil, right? You could just take
Yeah.
the Major and kill the Minotaur. Whichever came first. So, but yeah. So
The other thing I found as if you're attacking the Minotaur and something else, he doesn't heal if you're also attacking him. Like when I'm using the Venator bow on the Major right in front of him, he never heals the Major. But if I'm using the T-bow on the Major, he'll just continuously heal that Major.
I've barraged them and he'll like kill the Shaman. Yeah, it's this place is kind of buggy. Sometimes my spec bar just doesn't regen like right.
Well,
So
the spec
I
bar
was-
is because of whatever
Yeah.
the waves fucking
There's
pause
a-
timer thing is.
There was another bug where the Manticore was like right here where I'm standing.
Hold on.
And I had
Okay.
Mayo 3 on, and I was standing right here, blood barraging, and it wouldn't let me click on him. Like I would click on, my guy would just look at him. But then if I moved one tile up,
But then it would, yeah.
It
It's
would,
it's because you're
yeah.
it's because you're out of range. It won't drag you if you're auto casting Blood Barrage, but it will drag you if you're using like a regular weapon. But if you're auto casting Blood Barrage, it won't drag you.
okay. So yeah, blasphemy for sure. I use tick counter, right? So I just wait for a 1. I click on blasphemy. I'll wait for 1. I'll click on 1. 1. There we go. I'll click on 1 again. 1. There we go. And then that kind of like you'll get that if you keep like doing that consistent. Like just do the 1. Like don't even like try to like mix it up and do like different numbers. Just stay consistent with doing 1.
So you're clicking on 1, or you're clicking on
Yeah,
5,
I'm
so it
clicking
registers
on
on
1.
1.
No. I'm clicking continue on 1.
You're clicking continue on 1, and then you're clicking to the pillar on 1 as
On
well.
1. Yeah, exactly. So, just gonna kill this guy.
Yeah, because I was doing mage for a while as well, because then like it just makes Blood Barrage just so much nicer. But
Yeah. I'm just gonna take Solar Flare. I would take Mayo here, but Solar Flare is pretty easy with mage. So I'm clicking on 1. As soon as I see 1, click on 1. So this is the right side spawn. This is the stack I was talking about. You just right click the Berserker,
mm-hmm.
do the barrage, stand back here, and just build it. And then the only thing I'm thinking about is this reinforcement right now. I click here. I want to hug the pillar because I know the reinforcement's coming.
Make some noise for yourself.
I don't know if it'll like come back here, so I'm trying to be.
It will if you're
consist-
standing there, but if you're standing on the north side of the pillar, it'll go. It'll tuck in behind you, so you can kind of choose where you want it to go almost.
Yeah, I want to stay as like consistent as possible when I do these runs. So like I'm always gonna hug the pillar if it's a Jaguar. So in this case, yeah, you would Venator bow here. I barrage. And then since I don't have Mayo, I can step 1 back for Solar Flare.
I want the people in Ghent and Brussels and Bruges.
And it's slow, right? But you know, I haven't lost any HP. The only thing I'm losing is like prayer, right?
Yeah, but Eldritch Orb Prayer is infinite. It's kind of fucking ridiculous. It's the
I was
same
bringing
thing.
way
Like
more resources than this.
when I was doing my Inferno capes, like I refuse to prayer. Like I refuse to 1-tick flick prayer.
Yeah,
like
I'm
it's just
doing
it's
the same thing.
it's such a dumb mechanic, and like the fact that like they built the game around that, and especially built the fucking building content around 1-tick flicking your prayer. I think that is the dumbest thing. I mean, it's one thing if it's gonna be for PBs and you want to bring in 1 fucking prayer potion and okay, cool, whatever, you want to sweat it out, but I don't think content should be built around fucking doing like 4 or 5 actions a second like that. It's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you. Like, I don't really like the whole flicking thing to conserve. Like, that's why I really like the addition to Eldritch. So I should have spec here, but I don't know. I'm just like not thinking about it. So I'll
So
just
you're going back there to trap them every time.
yeah, pretty much. And
And so when you're
I'll
going
give
to
you
your
a-
stack tile, 2 of them go to the right every time.
yeah, it's either it'll go like on the mage one or the range one. As long as you're standing on the stack tile when you freeze, you should be fine. I've never seen it like not stack. If that makes sense.
So you're bringing 8 restores and no sand few. Yeah, 3 brews.
I used
yeah,
to
that's fair.
bring more restores, but I've gotten Eldritch, so it's a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about, I mean, so I basically bring 5 brews and I use maybe 3 sips during the waves, if that. Usually I don't use any during the waves, and I'm going into the boss with 5. And then by the time I'm dead at the boss, I've only drank 3 brews or something, like maybe 2 brews. Because I mean, with frailty on, and he's just hitting 30s and 40s, like.
Yeah, that's
don't-
where like more melee switches come into play. You kind of tank a little bit more.
Yeah.
Like you won't take as much.
I mean, I
40s. That's
basically
why
have max melee except for Ultor Ring, which I was thinking about potentially bringing in as a switch.
Nah, I don't even bring the ring in.
Yeah,
But
that's
then
what
again, I'm not going for speeds, right?
Yeah,
Like,
I
I'm
mean
just going
that's what
for-
I was thinking too. It's like the Ultor Ring's not going to be the make or break whether I get this quiver or not.
Yeah, the real thing that actually helps is the Elder Maul or the Warhammer.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm thinking here is like I kind of want to drag him because I don't want to be late to that start tile, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's just extra stress I don't want on myself. I should have brought my light bearer, but I always back then I was
So
bringing like,
why
suffering.
are you meleeing over maging here? Just because you still have melee
just because
pop
mage is just less
Ass.
consistent on these guys.
going?
Yeah. Just a little ass on these guys, and if these are the only dudes here, then like kind of speeds it up a little bit. So volatility, I'll show you how that works. We'll click on one, and then we'll click on one here. One. We see what's on our right. So I see a mage. I'm gonna right click the berserker. I made it to my tile, so I'm gonna freeze, and then just blood barrage all my HP back. And then you can see how volatility works back here.
Mm-hmm.
So this might end up becoming a volatility 3 angle, which is fun. Next thing I'm looking at is mage melee. That's my reinforcement, so I want to be careful of that. So I ended up killing this thing before the reinforcement came. I'll just wait it out. I was fine, I took it. Totally forgot about it. Big troll move by me, but that's why we use mage, so we can just get all the HP back. Yeah, it looks like you're only having issues with stepping off, honestly.
Yeah, which is sad after fucking 1100 fucking waves.
Yeah, what I would like, I don't see you like leaving on the right. I thought you used that tick counter thing. That's all
I do not. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see you using that often. I would definitely try it and just like be consistent. Like use the same number every time.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Because the solves the strategy, I kind of have that down. I mean, yeah, things can get kind of hazy, but I mean, I've only done the
It's like-
boss realistically 6 times. I mean, I've made it to him 7 times, but I had like
everyone
I had
says,
like a
you know.
5 mil loot, and I was like, I know I'm gonna die at the boss because I've only been here 3 times. I was like, I'm just gonna take the 5 mil and run. Fuck it, like this is 5 mil. Like I'm not gonna say no to 5 mil.
Right. Yeah, I've gotten some pretty crazy drops here.
Have you
Like,
gotten
I've
the
gotten
Ralos yet?
Nah, I've not gotten that yet.
Yeah,
I've gotten like the double echo drop before.
Oh, sick. Yeah, I've got 5 echo crystals. 5 echo crystals and a sunfire helm. So I
Yeah,
think
TC
I'm,
Mage isn't really that great on this guy either.
yeah.
I would melee this, but I'm I'm not really. I need to calm down before I like get myself killed. Yeah, I don't put entity hider on because, especially for Colo, because sometimes they can sneak a hit in. It's like the most annoying thing ever. Click on one again. Got one. Alright, mage on the right side. And then advancing the back range. Or I'm gonna. And I just messed that up. Okay. I want to be away from this guy when he blows up. Then there's these dudes.
Okay, so you're standing on the stack tile when you're barraging the berserker.
Yeah, my true tile's on there. I don't want to be like physically on there. Drag this guy. Sometimes if you can't drag him, yeah, you just do the manual cast barrage. Because he's a major, like the reinforcement's a little bit freer.
Yeah.
So, but every time I have something south side and I'm still waiting on these guys, I always pay attention to this. It's like I'm already praying against it, right? So this scenario, I can't barrage. Like if it was a shaman and a jaguar, I could barrage, but I can't. So take off my mage spray.
So this is the first run that you've taken your Elder George orb? Would you normally take a Kodai or what?
I usually take a Kodai, but I recently got the Eldritch from a game buddy. He was doing Inferno. So, but he said he's done, so he let me use it.
Thank you to all my friends. To my beautiful girlfriend Georgie. Thank you to everyone here.
But yeah, he needed it more than me. Like I didn't need the Eldritch. I would have just took like more restores, right? As you see, like the only thing I can do here in this situation after the shaman is either run south or like
So you've claws?
just
No,
do
you
the
have no
off-tick.
claws. You just have Elder Maul. You just double Elder
Yeah.
Maul at the boss.
So yeah, I can run south or do the off tick thing. I'll just go with your suggestion
So
and
you-
just go south.
So you
I
don't-
would off tick it though.
Yeah.
So I don't even corner trap. I react, right? Like I'm not even thinking about ticks half the time. I just react to it. And I move the shit. Put my prayer up so I can do the flick. Oh, that's late as fuck. I take the mage.
Yeah, that's one thing
Alright.
about not having Manti Mayhem is that's just really nice that if you do miss, you're not fucking taking 60 damage.
Yeah, I never take mates. I still make a lot of mistakes, but like I only stay consistent with like the invos I like generally use. Alright, so I'm gonna go around here. I think that was wave 5, right? Usually like wave 5 is my worst, and like wave 8. I don't know why, but those two waves are probably the worst for me.
I think wave 8's the worst wave, for sure. Wave 9's free, just because there's only 3 mobs.
Yeah.
So I've
Wave
been
5
I've been
mistakes can be
potting
more
I've been
tough.
potting waves at the beginning of wave 6, and then I've been potting again wave 8, and then I have 2 pots for 10 and 11.
Okay. Yeah, I don't use pots because I just kind of like blood
Yeah,
dodge
yeah,
everything.
yeah, and you've got the heart. I mean, that was the other thing that I liked about the mage setup is I could bring a fuller mage setup and just a Venator bow, and I didn't really have to worry about too much.
So the Manticore will actually come here. This is what happens if you take off on the right tick. 'Cause I just stayed there for like an extra tick longer just to ensure that he comes off on the right tick, you know?
Yeah, and I was looking back at the spawn that I got, and I still would have had a double south, which would have sucked. But if I would have gone straight to south pillar instead of going to north pillar, then I would have been able to get a single manticore on me, and then I could deal with everything else after that.
So what I'm thinking about right now is there's a mage melee reinforcement. So I have to either nuke this or off tick it, right? And that's what this reinforcement tile is. It's the off tick in case like the major comes first instead of the ranger.
Okay, so if the
So,
major
yeah, the
comes
major
first
did
like
come-
this, how do you off tick that? They were just automatically off tick. Oh no, they're on.
No, they're same tick. They're same tick. Yeah. I mean, max mage, you tank a lot of mage hits, but I accidentally same ticked them. But in that case, like I went to the reinforcement tile too late. That makes sense. I was supposed to do it after that other attack, but I thought I could fit another one in. So if you ever get them on the same tick, just pray whatever you're weakest to, and you'll probably tank it out. These dudes are like glass cannons. In this case, I can just do the Manticore, or I can drag the Major out, but that would give me a hit, so I'm just gonna do the Manticore. I'm gonna eat a restore
What KC are you
because I don't want to
on?
get smited.
22, 23?
21, 22, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah, like I say, like I make a lot of mistakes, but I try to like keep the same consistency the entire time, so like I'm not really changing much other than like I might learn those corner traps. That was pretty sick what you were doing. So yeah, this like allows for another barrage angle. Is there anything? I make sure there's nothing back here. So I frame image. Oh wait, I'm on solar flare fucking 1. I thought I was on solar flare 2, bro. Solar flare 1 is so bad.
Yeah, it's just way
It's-
slow.
I think I can. Oh shit! It is.
You almost always want to save that for the
Yeah,
for the Berserker, because you always max on it. It's like 30 prayer per wave. It's fucking ridiculous, man.
yeah, it is ridiculous.
I mean, considering you got 12 waves, like that's fucking 360 prayer. And then in max mage, you're hitting 64, 65s. So it's really honestly even more than that. That's, what is that? Fucking, what do you get? 30, 60, 120. That's like 3.5 restores.
Yeah. We're getting volatility too. I don't want to take Doom 2 yet.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 1. All right, we got a good solve. I just pray range because I'm wearing mage robes. There's just a brush. And then we shadow the last one.
Yeah, because you don't even bring in range.
Yeah, no. I tried range before, but there's so many things going on and like so many switches to have to do.
The inventory gets pretty fucking messy.
Yeah, like I'd just rather not. I'd rather just sit here and think. Oh, another thing I do is I mark the true tile of the Minotaur so I can tell when it runs past it. Yeah. Because I've had it where it's been in the back and it made my solves even worse.
Yeah, I had one like that. I literally had to use all 4 pillars. It was fucking hilarious. I was like, this is just a GG. Like, there's no way I'm solving this. And then I just ran to one pillar, took care of one guy, took care of 2 guys, ran to the next pillar, took care of one guy, ran to the next pillar, and I was like, I did basically the Inferno thing. You know how you can step all the way back towards like the Zuck wall and you can still barrage the Nibblers. I did that on the Minotaur.
Yeah.
And that worked pretty well on the southeast pillar.
So in this case, you might you probably would run south. Maybe
I wouldn't
don't
actually.
know.
What I would do is not have solar flare, and then I would just run to that. I would just
the
corner
corner
trap
trap?
that Minotaur, and then whenever he
okay.
throws his javelin, I would come back, and then I would come back forward, and usually within 2 javelin throws, you can get him dead.
Yeah, that's the bad part about mage. You know, you just you can't kill him fast enough.
Mage kind of does. I mean, sometimes you can get 3, but when he throws it, that's when you can just, as he's throwing it, you can go and you can switch your prayers to the Minotaur and then just reset, and you're good to go again.
This is a standard off tick, so start with range. Oh, I fucked up. I'm just gonna brew. Just fuck it. What world am I on, dude?
443.
Oh,
Are you East Coast, West Coast?
I'm west. It should be fine. Stay in the back. Okay, so he does another hit with it. So 1, and then wait for the second one. 1. Wait for the second one. 1. I'm looking only at the javelin. 1.
Yeah, usually when I do that, I just look at the Manticore. Yeah, it's like first one of the day for me, so
Sometimes I can actually get like the augury optic in there, or the augury flick in there, but I'm not gonna do that and risk it since I'm already at 7.
Yeah, I made it to the boss once today. Made it to the boss twice yesterday.
And it's good progress, honestly. It's my doom stack, so it's probably only 3, bro. I don't know why I was tripping about it. Yeah, I should have enough for 55 by the time I get to stack. I don't, if I'm using Suffering, I don't use my specs anymore at 10 or 11 because I want to save the Elder Maul spec. This might be stupid boring, but like, I'll literally Blood Barrage till I'm like 99.
Yeah, let's
To get
get
back
back on
on.
too.
Drag this guy out. And mage, just in case, and then just wait for him.
I kind of like that stack tile.
Yeah, you like the stack tile?
Mhm.
That's the only reason why I do mage, because like everyone's always running up and down the thing, and it's like, bro, how you gonna? It's so hard to do that, especially if you have a double south spawn or like a manticore, and like that's just one extra thing that you have to do. You know?
I
'Cause then now
usually when there's a double south or a manticore, I just fucking stop. I take care of the major, or I take care of the berserker, and then I fucking just I just pull out the Venator bow and just left click and wait for the manticore to attack.
Yeah, so this is volley 3. I'm tearing off my range spray. Just with this. This is just one left. I can just do that. You see how like the pools are left back there?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Wave 8's Minotaur, so I'm gonna wait for the Minotaur to spawn.
And those aren't permanent. Those are just per wave with volatility 3. Or
Yeah,
if you
just
have
per
re-entry
wave.
3, does that also stay permanent?
I never take re-entry, so I'm not sure what that even does.
Re-entry can stay, dude.
So it's safe now. I'll get this back over here. If it ever did get to the back like that, there's this tile right here for the Minotaur drag. But
What's that Minotaur drag tile?
okay, so like if let me join a party just so I can. Oh, we are in a party. So if he ever like gets stuck like over here,
Yeah.
or like back here or something, you can run to this tile and he'll go all the way around.
Oh, okay. So you can just do like a little 2, 3 ticks of tanking.
Yeah, it's the same as this one, the third drag south tile for any triple stacks.
Third drag south tile for any triple stack.
I'll show you it if we ever get that.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. So you go there and then you go back to North Pillar.
Yes, and it destacks the triple. So this is an off tick, but you have to step on.
Is it because that back one can't hit you, and so it has to move around?
Yeah, he moves over.
Yeah, because it's only 15 in tile attack range.
So this is another off tick. I kill the major first because Shadow can kind of like kill it faster.
Yeah, and it only has 125 HP, so it ain't bad.
Yeah, and surprisingly, this thing can still hit me 50s. And on top of that, I hate javelins with every fiber of my being. So like, I want to kill this dude first so I can dodge the javelins. Now say like if I had Mayo 2 or something, I had Solar Flare, I'd probably be more up on here, but I wouldn't pass like this tile.
Yeah.
I'd still try to go for the major. If I was Mile 3, I can't hit that major anymore. I have to kill this javelin, so it's just a little extra harder for a small bit of work. I'm just gonna spec here because I have 100.
Yeah, and in max mage it hits pretty decent, but with just the few pieces of mage gear that I have, it doesn't hit that well on those guys anyways. I flash 4 or 5 times in a row sometimes.
So just flicking my augury. Flicking augury is way more important nowadays because of the post mage buff.
Real, dude. It's
the
mean
mage
post
kind of like
nerf? Page
yeah, dude, I think of it as a nerf now. Like it's so bad.
Yeah, it's not good. They're enforcing you to take fucking 10-way switches and using augury all the time. There's so many times you don't want to use augury, like nightmare pillars or something, or like
nightmare or chambers.
Yeah,
sometimes like
Like, there's so many times you don't want to use Augury because you don't want to deal with that fucking prayer drain, and now they're like, nope, you fucking have to do it. You want best in slot, you fucking have to use best in slot. And it's like, fucking, we're talking about, yeah, we're only talking about a max hit, but like,
Like, that's accuracy, bro.
It did, however, I will say this, it did actually give us a max hit to Blood Barrage and Ice Barrage. So that's kind of
Oh.
interesting.
So drag this dude down here. We're on wave 8, wave 9 should be pretty free. I'm not gonna restore because I have like spec, so I'm just gonna pray to God. I will restore though if there is like a shit spawn south or something. Just because I
How
don't want
many
to get
restores are you
smited.
using for the boss? 2?
Like 1 or 2 maybe.
Yeah.
I usually come into the boss with like 4 or 5, but depends like if I mess up, right? Like right now,
Yeah,
like
because
I don't know, I'm kind of
blasphemy
like
can fuck you real hard, real quick.
yeah. Right now I'm kind of noobing because like I don't know, this world feels kind of weird to me. Like, it just feels like an East Coast for some reason.
Yeah, I usually stay on 444 to compare, but
We'll do Solar Flare 2. Solar Flare 2 is really easy to do. It's better than 1, so click on 1 and then leave on 1. Alright, so we got a good spawn. I can do this right here. I want to get out of the way for volatility. And then these dudes will just stack. I'm okay with taking that 1 beam stack. Alright, so
I appreciate you showing me, bro.
Yeah, no worries. I want to make sure the Manticore doesn't get, or not the Manticore, the Minotaur doesn't get stuck. And because I have Soul Flare 2, I just stand right here. If there was a mage here, I would still stand here and pray mage. Or like if the Soul Flare is wrapping, but most cases like the Soul Flare is like around here when they spawn.
And you do have Myopia as well, so you can hit that back Manticore when that Minotaur's dead.
Yeah. Well, in that case, if the Minotaur was like back there, I would have just dragged him, right? Because the Minotaurs haven't shown yet.
Mm-hmm.
So in this scenario, I can actually just run south. You know, like how you did it before.
Mm-hmm.
Because they haven't shown. I just have 1 ranger. I have nothing in the east pillar. So I'm pretty set to just run south and just pray the Manticore. I don't really do it often because I try not to rely on running south, but you know, you just showed me like how easy it was, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do that. So volatility 3, you always want to stand 2 back. Pray range, run over. Yeah, I would have been cooked, bro. I would have to do an optic. Stand on this so these dudes stack correctly, and then just up here, the Solar Flare. And just click on them. There we go. Well, the real hard part is these 2 spawns, right? Oh, I messed that up. It's okay, we got our Blood Barrage to the rescue. Okay, so I can flick it on the... Oh, never mind, I ended up like making it on the same tick. Alright. So because he didn't, he might actually go range here. Oh, we'll just see. We'll get a few free hits in. So I ended up same ticking. I'm just gonna stay here. I want to kill the javelin. I actually like enjoy the Manticore more than the javelin because I hate having to move. I'm gonna go back here just so I can melee it now. Step out. I can get some flips in. So I don't think it was on the same tick as the prey, so we'll just hold it for a little bit. Yeah. Into the start tile. I'm gonna restore here. Since we're on wave 10. Pick up my bruise. I don't want to. I'm an Iron Man. I need my bruise back. 3 minutes on my heart. All right, so I can either take Doom 2 or Relentless. I'm just gonna take Relentless. The Relentless one's really not that bad either. You want to take one? All right, so I got a shit spawn here. I'm gonna run here. Fucking up. I need to kill these dudes fast.
You should abuse Augury more, especially with the Eldritch.
Yeah. I'm dead. Huh. I forgot about the fucking Minotaur, man. So I needed to stand up there in case, because the Minotaur was gonna, what's it called? Like check me, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I got lucky that the Minotaur was actually a mage, or the mage. So all I had to do there was stand there and just eat the solar flares and kill the Minotaur.
But you had
But,
Solar Flare 2 or 3 on right there.
I had 2, so it wouldn't have turned off my prayer. But
How
I'm
much
an
damage
idiot
is
and like
how much damage does that do to you?
it was like 10 or 15. But you kind of like can move it, if that makes sense, because I can still play around the pillar there, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just have to make sure the Minotaur stays behind the Manticore. It's a really hard solve, like in that scenario. I told you, like I still get killed on those waves, right?
Yeah, I mean a lot of people do too. I mean, fucking even the goats are fucking not doing every run 100% of the time. It's not like they're doing Inferno runs where it's just, you know, completions every time. I mean, there are
Yeah.
hard solves in the Inferno, but nothing that's like very, very difficult. Like this, I feel like there's definitely some solves where it's like, yo, you're fucked if you don't react perfect tick, perfectly, no hesitation, exactly when you see what you see, and that
Yeah.
where with the Inferno, there's definitely a lot of there's a lot of leeway, I guess.
Yeah, in that case, that was really, really tough spawn. I think that was on around the same spawn as yours. Because one, I didn't even get a same tick mana core, but I did get a mage mana core, which like kind of helps with the reinforcement a little bit if you what's it called? If you end up getting to the south pillar and you have to deal with the reinforcement.
Mm-hmm.
The only problem for me is I had to make the Minotaur go behind the Minotaur, you know, so I had to kind of like hug it a little bit. And then obviously like I just couldn't eat in time. But yeah, that's just one of those like even the thing was same, like the mage was same tick. So like I probably would have been fine there. But you know, you live and learn.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a piss, I'll bring it back.
Alright. See if I can get back to my current wave. 2, 3.
The other thing I've done is when I have spec, right before I go in, I pop out and I just spec a guard. It's kind of cheeky. I usually do it when I go into the Inferno too. I usually just spec a Tazarket.
So like a good luck traditional thing.
It's just, you know, just instead of going in with, you know, 99 per, going in with like 120.
I'm a little more warmed up now, so maybe I'll stop fucking around. Yeah, I've been saying Kala all day, and then I saw you, and I was like, dude, I swear I've seen you like before. I'm
Yeah.
surprised you haven't gone yet.
I know, I am too, to be honest, because I mean, I'm not a shitter by any means, but like...
Yeah, no. It's just new content, and just something you gotta learn, you know?
Yeah, it really, the fucking thing for me is just not using this fucking visual metronome, which I even have up to use, and I'm still not fucking using it.
Yeah. No way, he hasn't died. I moved world. I had to move world, but I was like, something's going on with this world. I usually am on that world though, for some reason. Something sus going on in that world.
Are you still on a West Coast world?
Yeah, I'm just on whatever my lowest ping is.
Well, you're still on the same, you're still connecting to the same computer server, so...
It's 28 versus 38, bro. I'm joking.
What's your normal ping?
Dude, I don't know what. It's like 24 and 28.
24? Oh, okay.
But,
so you're like...
dude, before it used to be really
Oregon,
low.
Northern Cali, or what?
No, Nevada.
Nevada, okay.
Yeah, like, I don't know why, but like the ping used to be a lot better. I don't know what happened. Like the server just went to shit or something.
No, they moved server locations, that's why.
Oh. Yeah, I used to have like 18 ping, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, it was fucking great.
I was moving the servers, man.
Yeah, well, I think they moved it from like Central Cali to Southern Cali.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that should be better for me. Because I think Nevada is like southern side, not like Cali.
It depends on where you are in Nevada. Nevada's fucking huge.
Oh, I'm from Vegas.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that is southern side.
I just think it's because of the pop. Like more people are playing, so.
Nah, that wouldn't affect ping. That would affect stability. So you would see variations in your ping. Okay.
Alright, let's see if I can get back to that wave.
What wave did you end up dying on?
I think it was 10. The Covenant 10 and 11.
How are the rewards for Ironman? Is it really just like cash that you're getting from it?
It's mostly cash, yeah. Cash and Dragon Arrow tips is what I mostly see.
Oh yeah, the Dragon Arrow tips. That's actually fire.
Yeah, it's really nice. I brought my light bearer in this time. I honestly think like suffering isn't that great.
I mean, it's
like,
basically just for prayer bonus.
Yeah, I just brought it in because like that was one of my friend's setups and he told me to bring it in.
He's ridiculous. He lied to you.
Well, he's top 5.
He's top 5. What
on
total
Colo.
XP? Oh, on Colosseum.
No.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, he uses
And he was
mage.
saying to bring a fucking suffering.
Well, I was a learner back then too, so. So I was learning mage, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Kind of does.
He was like, yeah, it's good because kind of tanks for you. I don't have echo boots either. He was going around like what my gear was, if that makes sense. And I didn't have Eldritch Orb either.
Would
so.
echo boots be good for Colosseum?
I see everyone run them. My friend still runs Echo Boost. He said it's good prayer bonus and it gives strength, XP or strength bonus, and it's got really small amount of negatives. These emeralds are looking really bad, but we'll see what
I'm trying to
happens.
find a place to use them, like, but I
Yeah,
haven't
I
found a
literally
whole
don't
lot
see
of
anyone use them
locations.
other than what's it called?
Fortis?
Yeah, Fortis. Classic drag moment. Yeah, dude. Sometimes I think like I should maybe play melee instead of range because I just see this fucking berserker sneak me a 24 sometimes.
All the time, bro.
Yeah.
Whenever I was in mage, yeah, he'd just fucking whack you a cheeky little 20 and be like, "Hey, there you go. There's your fucking, there's your
Yeah.
tax."
No, for real. And I just sit there like, bro, are you serious?
Bye bye, fucking 15 prayer.
I did my elder specs are really good, so wave 4 haven't seen them.
What are you looking like on CAs? Are you master tier or grandmaster? Or I mean, I don't think you're grandmaster.
On my main, I was a GM up until DT2 came out.
Yeah, dude, the DT2
But then,
GMs are pretty gnarly. They're not super crazy,
yeah.
but they're still pretty gnarly.
I just kind of like stopped playing on my main because I wanted to like invest more time in the iron.
Fake iron.
Yeah, fake iron, obviously.
Yeah.
No, I just like the Iron Man game mode nowadays because I don't really skill as much on main. I was more like just do PVM and stuff like that. So
Yeah, I've
like
got a
iron
group.
just kind of.
I got a group
Yeah.
hardcore, but everybody stopped playing, and I was like, "Fuck it, we have 1 life left." But I died on my hardcore, and I was like, "You know what? I'll just play the group hardcore." And then I realized that I can't do fucking raids because we're prestiged, and the only way to de-prestige on a group hardcore is by dying. And
Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
what happened to us.
"Are you fucking kidding me?" Like
My group kind of dipped on me. Like it was just me, and then so these are just IRL friends, so I didn't really like care that much. But yeah, they stopped playing, and then so I just kind of like joined the group that my clan is in. So
Green Helm is
is
unranked, or
yeah, it's unranked. Blue is ranked, red is ranked. But I don't really care in terms of that. I just like the fun of like getting a drop, you know, just oh shit, I got something.
Yeah, and on my regular Iron Man, like it's super far progressed, but it's like it's at a point where I'm doing everything that I'm doing on my main, and it's like I would rather just play the main. I would rather be doing mega scales and fucking working with other players, and okay, you venge me, I'm on this, we pot share, like that's the kind of shit. So like I just stopped playing my fucking Iron Man because I was like, it's just not really. I mean, I'm doing the same exact content that I'd be doing on my main, but the content that I want to do like 1+1s and 1+2s, and you know, like I normally do like 1+1 TOAs. I'm at 73 purples with no staff, which is the only item I'm missing from TOA, and I'm missing an Elder Maul from Chambers. So like I'm still kind of going back and like trying to finish logs, kind of as if I was an Iron Man. I mean, obviously I'm not an Iron Man, but you know, it's like those are, you know, I still need to get my staff. I'm owed fucking 3 goddamn staffs, so fucking it's fucking A. And this fucking chamber tour bot, man, he's been here all day.
Got absolutely shafted there. It's fun. I literally thought the ranger was dead and it wasn't, and I just ended up dying, or almost dying. So wave 5, bro. I hate it.
Yeah. I feel
get some spec regen here. And a 0, nice. That's what I like to see. We're on volley too, so I have to be careful here. Maybe I can get another hit here. And it's dog shit. Telling you, bro, I don't even know how you hit these specs.
Would you spec on the Ranger?
No, on the Jaguar.
Oh,
You would think like it has like mage weakness, right?
it's
like-
actually it's got 0 mage. It's got like 250 mage defense.
Oh jeez.
It's got the Minotaur's got a fuck ton. The Jaguar's got like 110, and the Major has like 150.
I see.
So Jaguar, Mage, Ranger, Minotaur, in that order.
I knew it, bro.
But I try to just save spec for just beginning of the wave. Only if I know I'm like at the beginning of a wave and I know I'm gonna get spec back for the beginning of next wave, then I'll spec.
Yeah, if I blood barrage here, I'll have it back.
What do you do for work?
Oh, I work for casinos
Oh, word.
as a gaming. Oh shit. Oh! Okay, we're good. I work as a CRA advisor. It's like
Gotcha.
a gaming regulator.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I'm just gonna eat here. We'll do volley 3. This is really shit for my embos. I better get lucky soon. Now we have a range. Spike that guy. Stay around a little bit. Hit up this dude. I think I got hit by the maze. I don't know what just happened. Alright, so I have to pay attention for the major reinforcement. Maybe I can nuke this guy in time. I'm feeling really good with my clicks right now, so maybe. Just maybe. Yeah. Looking like not happening. I think I got him on off tick, yeah, but it didn't matter.
Just spawned reinforcements on wave 1, bro.
That's a it's kind of tilting, but you know you get.
It happens. That's like the 3rd time it's ever happened to me. It just makes me want to fucking quit. Like just restart.
Yeah,
even
that's
fucking
why I
worth
do
it.
that little barrage strat. Just gonna barrage all my HP. I can actually show you the melee drag here if you want to see. The Minotaur drag, because this is like kind of the same scenario. So Minotaur drag will go something like. I kind of don't want to do it actually because I don't want to have to bother off ticking. So I'll just stand back here since I don't have my off.
Yeah, my OP is really good. It's actually too strong, I think.
Not bad for wave 6 though. I thought I killed it. That's why you don't turn into Dehydro. I want this Jaguar to come down. I thought I clicked melee, but I guess I didn't. And then I could just do a barrage angle here, so I just... Oh! Okay. Sorry, I screamed there, dude. I like clicked like a fucking idiot, bro. I don't know what just happened. Yeah, my bad if I just popped your eardrums.
Oh, you're good.
Where is everyone, dude?
Huh?
Where's everyone at?
So they're at a party.
Dude, I just, everything was going fine and dandy. Then, all of a sudden, I get a new gun. And I just start shooting red triangles. Red morning textures. And I was like, what the hell's going on, man? And I was like, I looked it up and Quiver said, like, oh, you're missing the texture.
So now you gotta download the texture mod.
And then I was thinking, I'm like, yeah, but this mod comes from a. When I look up the mod, it's just a bunch of like files, but none of the files have any textures in it. So I was thinking, I was like, all right, I guess I'm gonna have to go back to my Skyrim modding. So I was like, there has to be like, because on Skyrim there's this thing called like an SSE edit. And I think I was like, Fallout New Vegas has to have an edit too, I'm guessing. So they do. And basically what you do in that edit is like, you can see everything that modders add into the game. And you can basically change the textures from there. You can also change like shit like how much damage you want your weapon to do. So basically what I did is like I found the weapon that was missing the textures. And then it was like every time it shoots, there's a triangle. So I was thinking like, well, it's got to be the projectile texture. And I found it, and I looked at it, and I was like, okay, well, there's no way I can find this texture because this texture doesn't even exist. So I literally just replaced the texture with a default one, and now it started working again. So I was like, damn, man. I kept trying to find like a solution to keep the texture in the post forms, but everyone was like, how do you do this plus? I can't get by this plus. I can't do this. I was like, oh my god, dude, the quest isn't even that hard, man. The quest is like, you literally just look around and walk.
I'm starting to think that game's not worth playing, bro.
What?
Fallout 3 or New Vegas.
No, because I'm not playing I'm not playing the main story right now. I'm playing the modded quest.
Oh my god.
And they don't really. The modded quest line is much harder to do than the regular quest line. It's a dude. That game is fucking intense, bro. Like all the monsters in Fallout New Vegas, dude, they're so like aggressive compared to Fallout 4. Like I can see why people were memeing it, like saying like, you know, they really nerfed the Deathclaw in Fallout 4. And I was like, that never made any sense to me because I was got shit on by the Deathclaw. And then when I started playing New Vegas, I see what they mean now, dude. Almost every living creature in New Vegas that isn't human will just fuck you. And they're like so fast too. Like a Deathclaw like runs at the speed of light for some reason. And then there's bugs that run at the speed of light and they poison you. I was like, damn, this fucking game was like insane with their monsters. I would say this, I think the story is better than Fallout 4 though.
Yeah, you like getting shot in the head and then finding out who shot you.
Yeah, I tried to, you know, it's funny too because I ended up, I think I killed him like